Hi, my name's Elise Borg. I'm here at Kogarah Park at the intersection of Jubilee Avenue and the Princes Highway. I'm here with Heidi Breeze from the Carlton South Public School P&C. We're going to take a bit of a walk inside Kogarah Park and talk about why we need to save Kogarah Park and how it's at risk of potentially being lost to the community. Let's go for a walk. Okay, so we're just in Kogarah Park and I wanted to bring you down, right down underneath these beautiful historic trees here so you can actually appreciate the wonder of these trees that were planted by these local school children in the 1930s on this park, on Kogarah Park, which was the first public park gazetted in 1896 in the Kogarah area. So you can see these are quite majestic trees. They've stood proudly here for nearly 100 years, and it would be a travesty if these trees were to be lost in any future development of Jubilee Stadium or this park.
So many people use this park. The Carlton South public school students use this park every other day. They have cross country, they come over here for training, for sports. We often see children here from before and after school care. Sometimes we see football players practicing, and we've never become more aware than we have now in lockdown. We've realised how important green space is to our community. It's a very important issue.
That's right, and Kogarah Park here is one of only 3 open green spaces in the area between the Princes Highway here and the railway line in the suburbs of Allawah, Carlton and Kogarah. There's only 3 spaces. There's Anglo Square, there's Kogarah Park and there's Hogden Park. They're not very big parks, and that area is a highly densely populated area. Many units in those areas, and obviously up in the Kogarah North precinct, there's many more units being built currently. So these 3 open green spaces are more important than ever to be protected and saved for the future generations. And like Heidi was saying earlier, this park, our earlier generations identified this park as a park worth saving for the future. So we have a duty for our future generations to put up the same level of fight to protect our open spaces as people have before us. I just think it's so important. We know that the state government, the council, is actively pursuing the state government for funding to redevelop Jubilee Stadium. And whilst I have no objections at all to the redevelopment of Jubilee, I really think that should not be at the expense of this park. If we take a look over here, we can also see there's the Kogarah Community Services Community Hub. Now this organisation provides a very valuable service to the community. They provide services for playgroup for young children. They also provide services for the elderly, and I think they run the before and after school care for Carlton South.
That's right, and vacation care. They have intergenerational programs. This Kogarah Community Services are vital to our community. They do a lot of good work, and we don't want their work to become undone. And as Elise said, generations before us, they earmarked this as important. It's not our generation to give away. We have to preserve this for the future generations. And yes, we do support development of the Jubilee Stadium, but please keep this green space for the residents, for our generations to come.
You can see, if we look over there now, there's plenty of people that have come out to enjoy playing on the children's play equipment that's there. We've seen the concept plans for the redevelopment of Jubilee. We know that this location is the preferred location for a 3rd aquatic centre for the local government area. So not only do they want to rebuild the stadium, we know that that's not the only thing they're looking at. There's been talk of hotels, service departments, 24-hour conference centres and entertainment. And right here where we're standing, a 750 vehicle underground car park. Now, anybody who lives in this area like I do would know that this intersection that we are standing in front of here at Jubilee Avenue and Princes Highway is quite possibly one of the most congested and dangerous intersections that there is. Now, to cross over Princes Highway in the morning, often it can take 5 sets of lights to do so. I know because I do it every day. On top of that, if you want to turn in any direction, it is near impossible, and it's a near-death experience every single time because everybody is running the reds out of frustration of the delays.
I go straight and around the block.
Yes.
No, people I know, we don't turn here anymore. It's impossible.
So if you speak to anybody who lives locally here, the prospect of increasing an extra 1,500 to 2,000 vehicle movements a day to this location People shake their heads and go, it can't be true. It can't be true. We've seen it in the reports. This is what the council's vision is. This is what they want to do. They want to ram more and more people into this location. The area simply cannot cope with it. You've got on this side over here is English Street. It's a residential street. The street behind is Park Road, a residential street. All single story, all low density residential dwellings. So if this has got a big massive development, where are cars going to access these areas? This area, they're going to have to come in from Jubilee or English Street. They can't possibly come in from Princes Highway with the congestion that's on there.
From the highway.
I don't believe that this park should be converted into an income generating development for council just because it's council land. If they build a facility here that provides a return to council, it's been turned into a profit generating site rather than at the moment it's open passive space for everyone to enjoy in the freedom of their own time in the fresh air.
And one of only 3. Let's keep it.
Yeah. Okay, so if you care about the future of Kogarah Park and saving this open green space, please sign up for updates. Visit changethecouncil.com.au and you can sign up for updates, and we will let you know when plans and reports come out to council that we need the community to write submissions and stand up and fight to save this park. So that's changethecouncil.com.au.